On today's video, we're going to see if we can replicate this hairstyle in thin fine hair. When you search for hairstyles on Pinterest, most of them are people that have a ton of hair. So if your hair looks like this, then it can be discouraging and you can feel like you can't even try those styles. But a lot of them can be adapted for our hair type. So I'm going to show you how to adapt different styles. And I know some people like to comment, well, these people are wearing hair extensions. Well, they have hair pieces. And that may or may not be true. It's really not the point. The point is, in that picture, the person has a lot more hair. Whether it's their bio hair, whether it's hair pieces, you could add hair pieces too, but we don't want to. We want to make it work for our natural hair. And that's the point. Not that we're comparing ourselves, because we're not comparing ourselves. We're just adapting what we see for what we have. So I picked this particular hairstyle because it's actually pretty easy to do. So we're going to start with a center part. You could do a side part, of course, if you like it, but a center part is what's most typical with these styles. So I'm just going to take the hair, and we're going to take as little hair as possible when we do this, because we don't have a ton of hair, so we want to kind of leave lots of hair for the rest of the style if we can. So I'm going to take about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of my hair at the front of my face, and I'm going to pin the rest of this hair back and out of the way, and I'm going to take a bobby pin and I'm going to slick this down. Now, if you're going to wear this style all day, I do suggest putting some smoothing balm or something along those lines in this hair so it stays. And then I'm just going to bobby pin this. Now, if you find that you have a hard time getting bobby pins to stay in your hair, to hold all day, if you just don't like them, an alternative to bobby pinning that spot so that it lasts really well is using a tiny clear elastic to tie the hair behind your ear. It will also work really well. So now we can take that down, and then we're going to do the other side, and we want to try and do the same amount of hair on both sides. Tucking it behind our ear. And pinning. So next we're going to do some teasing. Now, if you are opposed to teasing your hair, another option is to get a tool called the Volume. I do have one of those. I'm not going to use it in this video because not everyone has one, and I want to do this in a way that is more accessible to everyone, regardless of what hair tools you have. So I'm trying to use as few hair tools as possible, but you can use the Volume to create volume. So I have just teased the crown of my head. This is literally like a little circle of hair at the crown. So we're gonna tease that, and I'm gonna tease that on all sides. And when I tease, I'm not going up and down like crazy. I'm just taking the hair from a couple inches above and I'm just pushing it down. Okay, that's all we're doing. We're just pushing those shorter hairs down. So now we've got a nice chunk of volume. And then we're gonna take this hair and we're gonna tease the back of it. And we've got a little bit more back here. And just pick up any hair that you have and tease. But this stuff we're not gonna tease at the front. And we're only teasing those few inches. Oops. That's why we want to add product. I'm not going to leave this style in, so I didn't want to add product because it's clean hair day. And then we're going to smooth. I do like to use a boar bristle brush for smoothing. You could use a regular brush like this, especially if it's detangling like the wet brush. I'm using the mini smooth brush, the travel size one. I just like boar bristles because I feel like they smooth a little nicer, more just on the surface. The more of a bristle you have, the more you are going to dig into the hair and then risk getting rid of more of the teasing. So because we want to keep as much of the teasing as possible, I prefer a boar bristle brush. But like I said, you could go in with one of these as well. And once I'm done, I'm gonna add any more teasing that I think I want a little bit more at the front here. gonna add a little more, and you can keep building on that teasing. Yep, that's how I like it. Kind of have it go up and out a little because it just gives the illusion of a little bit more volume. All right, once you're happy with the top shape, you can leave it like this, absolutely. But you can also add a little bit of body movement to the ends. So we're gonna do that today with the thermal styling brush because I think it's the simplest, but you could do it with a flat iron, you could do it with a curling wand, you could do it with a curling iron, anything you want, but I'm just gonna kind of add little flips to the ends of my hair by just taking the ends in my thermal brush and rolling them up. And there we go. Our version of that style that we found on Pinterest. Is it exactly the same? Not exactly, but it is a really fun, pretty version that works super, super well for your thin, fine hair. Now, before we go, I'm actually gonna show you how to get out all that teasing because I know that's a concern a lot of people have whenever I tease my hair in videos, is that they won't be able to get the teasing out of their hair. And it is, you know, it's good and knotted. I can't get my hands through there, but I promise it's really not hard. So first, I'm gonna brush the underneath, make sure none of that is tangled. And then I'm just gonna take these sections that I teased, start towards the bottom, and then just start up and brush gently using a detangling brush like the wet brush. And if you teased the way that I said, it comes out with really no fuss at all. However, it will still stay in place really well. You can add product like dry texture spray, you can add product like hairspray. Those things will make it harder to brush out. But if you are going to be like out all day at a wedding or something like that, you might want to add those products. It's just you have to be a little bit more careful when taking it out later, and I do sometimes suggest just jumping in the shower and washing it out with a ton of shampoo and lots of nice strong conditioner. But there we go, came out no problem at all. I hope you found that helpful. I hope that this encourages you to not turn away from some of those hairstyles that you see on Pinterest or TikTok or Instagram. Give them a try, see if you can adapt them for your hair, because a lot of times they can still work even if you don't have as much hair as the model in the picture. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. If you like these videos where I show you how to adapt hairstyles, let me know in the comments because I can do more of these for you guys, because I think that they are going to be pretty popular. I would also love suggestions for any hairstyles that you find that you can't figure out how to make work for your hair, and I would love to see if I can make it work for your hair. I will see you in the next video. Bye.